yeah, during that time, in fact, she brought the kids to all four to prison to visit me.
Oh,
Both, and she never did visit me. But she, yeah, we up for 19 years. I had an uncle call anytime, day or night. You know, it came a point. Uh, everybody need to know, and when she married Steve Harvey, everything just cut off. You know, and that was that.
okay.
She changed the number. You know, I called to congratulate them, like I said, because we would communicate up to that point, up until that point. And I never forget, I called her to congratulate her on the marriage because she had told me before they got married that they was going to get married. And I mean, we was communicating uh, from that perspective. And but 2 days after the marriage, I called and her number had changed.
Whoa. So up until the point of the actual marriage, that's when the number changed. So all the way up until the point they said I do, you guys were still communicating?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I said, and visiting, she was bringing the kids to visit me. We were still friends. I mean, she went on with her life, and of course, like I said, I went on with mine. I mean, we dealt with reality, but we were still friends. You know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now another interesting
Mm.
thing that definitely has the internet just, everybody's trying to figure out these stories. In terms of Darnell Woods, who is Darnell Woods? And to Marjorie, and
Well,
who's Darnell Woods to you?
Darnell, nothing but actually, I've never seen Darnell Woods. If he spoke to me today, I wouldn't know him. But I did, you know, Marjorie, she married Darnell
Mm,
while I was in prison. And in fact, she got a daughter, Lori. Darnell and Marjorie has a daughter named Lori.
mm.
But I did, and just show you what kind of relationship Marjorie and I had while I was in prison. When she married Darnell, I talked to Darnell, and thanked him for, congratulated on the marriage and thanked him for looking out for my kids.
Mm.
And we had just that type of relationship. And so, but like I said, I don't know him personally.
Gotcha. So in terms of the internet saying that you guys were cousins and all of that, so that's all not true.
Well, see, you know what, Lionel, it's a lot of untruth that's been told on the internet. You know how the internet is. One person, about you tell a story, by the time you get to the end, you done got I don't know how many different versions.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so you know how that goes. So no, we're not cousins, and like I said, I've never met the man before except via phone.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Now, I mean, so that kind of answers my other question. I was going to ask you, have you spoken to her since you've been released? I mean, I know she changed her number, but in terms of you guys having kids together, is there no communication whatsoever between you all anymore?
What? Me and the kids are me and Marjorie.
You and Marjorie.
Oh no, like I said, that was the last time I had talked to Marjorie. I never talked to her again. I think she and Steve been married with something like what 7, 8 years or whatever.
Yeah.
I think they're celebrating. Somebody was talking about it the other day. They're celebrating. They're getting ready to celebrate their anniversary. So I think it's the 8th, or
Okay.
whatever it is. But no, I hadn't talked to her in 8 years,
Gotcha.
and I hadn't talked to her the 2 years I've been out of prison. No.
Now, there's been a lot of headlines on the internet. A lot of media outlets are basically indicating that she was actually the queen pin of Memphis and she was your right hand woman. What would you actually say about that?
You know what, Lionel? It's a lot of things. The book is so juicy and poignant. I
Mm.
really, you know what? I'm not just to keep the audience in suspense and the readers. I'm not going to confirm nor deny that.
Okay. So
How about that?
basically, so they got to get the book.
Read the book. I would
Okay. I could dig that.
read the book.
I
You'll
can
see.
respect that. So another question is a lot of people,
Right.
like there were some articles out that, had basically your quotes, indicating your quotes. I don't know if they was really your quotes, but we would like to kind of know that. They were indicating that you were stating at one point that Marjorie played her hand. Now it's time for you to play your hand. Was that true? A true quote that was put out there on the internet?
No, I did. You know how, like I said, you can tell a story, and then by the time they get to going, it's 5 different versions. Um, I did give that interview. I never did use the words that uh, was posited throughout the, the social media. I didn't use those words. I simply said that I did say this, that I was going to write a book. And I said that, and they asked me some kind of question, but I said, well, I owe Marjorie no allegiance, and I just want to tell my story and straighten a lot of untruth that was put out there, you see,
Mm.
as far as me and Marjorie, as far as me and Marjorie and Steve Harvey. And, it was told, this same interviewer, she had asked me, well, I had heard that when you got out of prison that Steve and Marjorie uh, gave you $1 million. But you know what I said?
What's
I
that?
told her, I said, well, uh, I'm not going to confirm it nor deny it,
Hmm.
you see.
Okay.
And I just left her with that. So anyway, she embellished a lot of things that I said.
Okay. Now, if
Mhm.
you were to kind of describe Marjorie in a few words, I mean, would you say she's a good person, or would you say she was kind of in it for the money and the hype type of thing?
Well, as far as dealing with me,
Yeah, dealing with you, dealing with Steve Harvey, dealing with pretty
well,
much guys that had money.
let me say this here, and it would be a mess to me if I could say that she married Steve Harvey. I'll let you all determine that as far as her reason for marrying Steve Harvey. Uh, I can't really. I mean, I have my thoughts on that, but I mean, who knows? But as far as her marrying me, uh, you need to read the book because it's a compelling story behind that and how we met and my thoughts that ran through my mind. And I think the reader going, I don't know, they'll probably hate me and love Marjorie, then they'll probably love Marjorie and hate me as they read it. But anyway,
So it's two kind of it's not really like a bash session for Marjorie or anything like that. It was kind of just you
what as
know,
far
well, basically saying you said some people may hate you and love her, and some people may love you and hate her type of thing.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
the book isn't really like anything that's gonna like kind of bash her or make people be like, dang, Marjorie did all that.
Uh, yes and no. I'm telling you, you know how life is.
Right,
You know how life is. I'm just gonna put the truth out there,
right.
and I'm putting the truth out there, I should say, and just let people be the judge of it.
Got you.
You know,
Now tell us
I'm
this
not
though,
going to
because
embellish nothing.
I got you. Now tell us
Go
this,
ahead.
'cause I'm pretty sure my viewers want to know this. The Marjorie that's portrayed in the media, is that the same one that you remember, or is she a lot different?
Oh no, I'm just gonna be honest with you. No, that's not the Marjorie I know. I
Wow.
just told you the Marjorie that I really knew. She was loving and but I mean, everybody. You know what, man? Just to be truthful about the whole matter, everybody have an ulterior motive. Ulterior motive, don't you think so?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and she had hers, and I mean, I have to look at me too in our relationship because, um, in fact, she told my kids I was a good provider, but I was a poor husband. That was her. She conveyed that to my kids, and I was. But anyway, um, you have to be determined. You and the audience or the readers have to determine that.
Got you. So what's your relationship like now with you and Marjorie's children?
Oh, actually, being honest, my son Jason, he had reservations about me writing a book, and his thoughts were like my reason why. And it's like I conveyed to him, it's not about throwing your mother under the bus. And as you read my book, you'll see it's two other women was deeply involved with me uh, doing my shenanigans. And like I told them, it's not all about your mother. It's just so happened that your mother just part of my life, and she just a high profile figure at this time. And
reduce or eliminate the appearance of open cuts, scars, stretch marks, rashes, eczema, and more with X Moisturizer Solution, an all-natural African shea butter with honey and other essential oils. Guaranteed results for skin, hair rejuvenation, beard maintenance, and more. Works great for men and women. Visit xmoisture.com and purchase yours today. Are you looking to buy a car? Are you looking to buy a used car, new car, and get the best price? Well, on Car Marshall's website, all you have to do is click the link in the description down below, type in your zip code right here, and it will connect you to the nearby sellers who will sell you a new car or a used car. It's legit. If you want a car and you don't want to go through the loan process and you want something in your area, click the link in my description down below and check out Car Marshall.